Okay, Kate, what are we doing today?
Today is Sunglasses Day, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
This is where you hit the 80s song. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
Oh, beautiful.
And after that, I don't know the rest of it.
Oh,
so,
okay. Are you making sure to protect your eyeballs?
Yeah. I am I wear my sunglasses when it's raining almost.
Yeah, I have them on, like in the car when you're driving. Is that what you're indicating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's got any hint of daylight coming through, I'm going to have sunglasses on too.
Right.
Plus, frankly, both you and I look pretty baller in sunglasses.
For sure.
You know? So, yeah, sunglasses. Good invention. I actually pointed out to a friend of mine over the weekend. I had brunch, and I was like, these sunglasses I have had somehow for like 15 years.
Oh, my gosh.
And I have not lost them. And they were like $10 at, I want to say like Kmart or something.
See, that's why I buy a ton of sunglasses. I buy a ton of cheap sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
So that if I lose them or break them, I'm like, nah, it was $5. It's fine.
So you are going through a lot of sunglasses then, or no?
I haven't in a while, but I think I have like 7 in my arsenal.
Yeah, I had some nice sunglasses. I got Ray-Bans a couple of years back that were cheap.
Fancy.
Yeah, from meh.com. They were like $40 or something. It was a great deal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then last summer I jumped into the lake, off the boat off the boat so I could swim over to the jet ski. And the sunglasses were on my face when I decided to do that. Like, oh, there they went.
Oh, no.
Did not float. So, but meanwhile, the ancient ones I have going strong. Yep, feeling good about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Knock on wood.
Today is also Ice Cream Cake Day, Matt.
Ice cream cake. Okay.
Where do you land on that?
I think I'd rather have cake and ice cream.
Really?
Separate. You?
I love both, but I do love a good ice cream cake. But what you're telling me is you don't want me to get you an ice cream cake for your last day today?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, good.
I think I'm okay on that.
I didn't, but good. Okay, good.
Phew, that's close.
Woo! And yeah, I kind of snuck it in there. It's Matt's last day.
Yep. This is it. Have not been fired. Typically, if you've been canned in radio, they don't let you have a final show.
No.
So that's a tip for you. If your favorite radio personality disappears in the future, maybe they got canned or they didn't do a good enough job like we're going to try to do on the show today, just to mention from time to time. Guess what? I'm leaving. Not fired. So, thanks, Kate.
So tomorrow, when it's just me, Matt, not fired.
Wah-wah, potentially for some listeners. Or hooray, I guess. Like, all right, this clown is finally gone. So congratulations, dear listener. If you're one of the listeners who's like, geez, thank goodness. My wife makes me listen to this show, and I can't stand this dude. This Kate I can tolerate, though. Maybe what they're thinking. What do you think?
I don't think anybody thinks that.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Very kind of you to say.
Yeah.
So do you want to see Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg fight, Kate?
Okay. Is that for real or is that a joke?
It is. It's for real. The Verge, their reporter who covers Facebook and social media, I think generally maybe, he said he reached out to Facebook and they're like, his statement speaks for itself.
Didn't he say something like name the place?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Elon Musk threw it out there to Zuckerberg, hey, let's fight, or...
Okay, so it started because Facebook is preparing to launch a Twitter competitor.
Okay.
And it's actually going to be part of Instagram, is what it sounds like. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. It might be my path out of Twitter. And so Elon was starting to kind of joke around, on Twitter about it. And then some person was like, oh, better be careful. Better be careful, Elon. Zuck's been working out, because Mark Zuckerberg has been. He's been like at championship tournaments with jiu-jitsu.
I was going to say some martial arts, right?
Yeah, you can see photos. He's kind of ripped. And he would destroy Elon Musk, I'm fairly certain.
Oh, for sure.
So, yes, I want to watch. I want to see this. It could be a good
So
tape.
Zuckerberg said, name the place, and Elon Musk said, okay, it's on.
I don't know if it's made it that far.
Okay.
Let me see. Or if Elon is just like, I hope everyone forgets about that.
Right?
Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, if they don't have a cage fight, They're thinking maybe they can have a AI approximate it, maybe. Okay.
Like celebrity deathmatch?
Yeah. The president of the UFC confirms the duo are dead serious.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So
It's
maybe
happening.
I sure hope so. Gosh, this would be so embarrassing for Elon. I bet you if it gets close to happening, I bet you, oops, sorry. I have a thing all of those days.
It broke my arm. Can't do it.
Yeah, right. He could have a cast put on.
Right?
Like, oh,
Easily.
sorry. I broke my arm when I destroyed a world championship jiu-jitsu person myself. I still won, but I broke my arm. Sorry, Zuck, I can't fight.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. So bring it. I would pay, but I don't think there's necessarily a need for a pay-per-view. So, like, these guys probably don't need the money.
No, I would hope it would go to like charity.
But if the UFC is involved, you know, they're the place with the cages and the infrastructure to televise such an event.
Yep.
So, Elon versus Zuck. Bring it on. Come on.
Bring it on.
I want to see it.
Matt, if I told you the results are in, what do you think of?
The results are in. Oh, God, it makes me nervous about the next presidential election. Is it that?
Okay. No. Let me take it down a notch. It's from Maury Povich.
Oh, Povich.
And the DNA test.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The results are in, and you are not the father.
Oh, my God. Right.
That's what the audience does.
Maury Povich is launching his new at-home paternity test.
Wow. Good for him.
And it's called The Results Are In.
The results are in. Fantastic.
Yes. So it makes sense because Maury Povich is no longer on the air. So if you're wanting to do your own reveal, you get the Maury Povich The Results Are In paternity test. You get your results in 2 to 3 days with a 99.9 accuracy rate.
Wow.
Yeah. And Maury says, hey, we're bringing families together. We're changing lives. The results are in.
The results are in.
Paternity test.
And it's not, that show's not on anymore?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it ended September of 22. 31 seasons of Maury.
Maury.
Because he wanted...
No, that's true.
Because he wanted to get into the science business, apparently.
Yeah.
Right? He's been formulating this. I just picture him in a lab, right? In the time since the show ended.
I bet you his wife knew some people. So, we'll get you in there.
Maury. Did you know the Maury Povich show ran from 1991 to 98 and then was renamed to Maury? Did you notice that?
No.
Did you know that? 5,545 episodes.
Wow.
That's pretty good. And the name of his production company was Mopo Productions. You think they called him Mopo a lot?
I don't know. Do they call Oprah Harpo a lot?
That's a good point. What up, Mopo? Yeah. Yeah, Harpo
maybe.
Productions is Oprah backwards.
Mm-hmm.
But Mopo, I dig it. Coming soon. So this is a product that's, when did you say was available?
Now.
Okay.
Available now.
You think they have it at Walgreens?
Or a pharmacy like that? Yes.
Ask your neighborhood pharmacist for the Mopo paternity test.
The results are in.
The Mopoternity test. There we go. The results are in. So I guess Harry and Meghan aren't going to be a successful Hollywood super couple.
They're not?
No. Word is that Netflix is not going to renew their $100 million deal.
Oh.
They also had a $20 million deal with Spotify. Interesting. For podcasts, audiobooks, maybe, something like that.
I did hear that Taylor Swift declined the offer from Meghan to do the podcast. So.
Oh, really?
I don't think Taylor's the straw that broke the camel's back on not being the Hollywood couple. Yeah.
She was supposed to and then said, nah, I'm good?
No.
Oh.
Meghan invited her and Taylor said, no, thank you.
Gotcha. Yeah. The headline here was, Harry and Meghan produce a Hollywood flop themselves.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're not, Hollywood executives. It's not their wheelhouse,
Right.
That whole royal family thing. Maybe we should have stuck that one out. I don't know. No regrets?
I mean, I still think they're going to be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be okay. Unless, like, oh, God, we probably shouldn't have spent that $120 million we got from Netflix and Spotify all at once. Whoops.
Well, they got to pay for security. So
that is true. Yeah. Sorry. Turn your back on the throne and you don't get the security detail anymore. Damn it.
That's probably wise, though. Because not to be like too conspiracy theory, but if you know that they don't like you and they are, quote unquote, protecting you, are they really protecting you?
Oh.
Can't they get to you easier?
Yeah. Pour some poison in his ear while he's sleeping, something like that. Yeah. Is that how they do it? That's a thing, right? Isn't that a Shakespeare thing or something?
I think that means to like gossip.
I thought somebody had poison poured into their ear. Like literally.
I've never heard of that. But let me put some poison in your ear is like also gossiping and talking, like leading you on, telling you what you want to hear, like Macbeth.
Oh, okay.
Like he's already a little borderline paranoid. Let's push him over a little bit. Let me put some poison in your ear.
Gotcha. Ototoxicity, also known as ear poisoning, is a condition that results from exposure to drugs or chemicals that damage the inner ear, often impairing hearing and balance. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
There you go.
And going forward, starting tomorrow, you're going to have to learn it all from Kate. So, have fun.
Woo! Matt, the Florida man was arrested for drinking Florida man beer.
Oh, Florida man beer.
Did you know there was a Florida man beer?
No, I thought maybe he brewed his own, is what that meant?
No. Okay. It's an actual beer, and the description for Florida Man beer reads, "This beer is brewed with a nearly criminal amount of hops and a moderate bitterness that's just about matches Florida Man's general disposition."
Okay. That's pretty good.
It's made by Cigar City Brewing in Tampa, but this Florida man drank too much of it, and he entered a busy intersection, put his car in park, started yelling at drivers, and just stayed there.
Wow. Okay.
He was charged with disorderly intoxication.
And there was a bunch of Florida man beer cans strewn about his car, would be my guess.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Yep.
Oh, wow. What a clever idea.
Florida man doing Florida man things.
Yep. Inspired by Florida man beer.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for some of that right about now.
Oh, yeah?
Last day, who cares?
You like a criminal amount of hops and moderate bitterness?
I don't think I like a criminal amount of hops. I think some beers are too hoppy.
I was going to say that's a terrible way to describe a beer for me.
Right. I'm more like a non-moving violation kind of amount of hops person, I think. Not full-on criminal. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah.
Actually reminded me when my brother totaled his car in high school.
No.
Yeah, he ended up in a ditch upside down. He was fine. He just got poison ivy from crawling onto the vehicle.
Geez.
Yeah. But they got the ticket reduced to illegal parking. Upside down in the ditch.
What?
Yeah, pretty funny.
What was the ticket going to be before?
I don't know if it would have been like reckless driving or what it would have been, or littering.
Littering. Who threw this car in the ditch?
Yep. House hunting sucks, Kate.
Yes, it does, Matt.
And I'm just looking for a home to rent. So if you're just joining us, dear listener, today is my last show. And I'm moving to West Plains, Missouri, which is practically Arkansas. It's so far south and right in the middle of the state, right? As far south as you can go. So I wanted to rent a house so that I could get familiar with the place and get a lay of the land before committing to actually buying a place. And I didn't want to go back into an apartment. I didn't want to share, upstairs or downstairs or next door neighbors. I'd rather things be quiet, especially since I'm so used to it now. And there are no properties for rent like through some broker or whatever. You know what I mean? Like when you do a search on like Zillow or apartments.com, etc., nothing to rent.
Nope.
So I hit up my realtor in town, my local realtor, and was like, do you have any guidance or thoughts? And she got back with me yesterday and was like, hey, bummer, but I got nothing for you, more or less.
Oh, no.
And I've got the names of a few realtors that the new radio station provided me with.
Yeah.
And I got to call them. I need to call them. And then I'm going to go down there July 5th with the parents and scope the town, kind of troll the town, and I guess check out, because Facebook Marketplace has some listed, but I'm incredibly concerned about getting scammed, you know?
Yeah.
Or ending up in a bad situation. So may scope out some of those houses and then got to do the deal where like, okay, I need to make sure you own this house, you know? And
do they have pictures on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's one promising place for sure, but I want to suss out more, especially before I go down there to look around.
Gotcha.
Get a better idea of what in the H I'm doing. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm like, okay, fine. I throw up my hands and move into an apartment instead.
I was going to say, they at least have apartment options, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And high enough and like, it's ridiculously cheap to live there. The pricing for some of these apartments is just wild. And so I figure if I can go on the upper end of apartments to maybe keep some of the freak shows or the loud people, I should say.
There you go.
Freak shows are fine so long as they're peaceful.
Freak shows and loud people don't pay high end, right?
Right?
I'm just making sure that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense when you verbalized it that way. But
okay.
I figured less of a chance for some trashy person to be making some noise and etc. What, is that pretty rough? Am I being classist here?
I think so. I think it sounds funny.
Okay. By sounds funny, do you mean sounds mean? Or
well, maybe. I mean, not all loud people are trashy.
That's true. That's true.
Says the loud girl in the room.
And not all trashy people are loud.
True.
But if they're trashy and not loud, and it's an apartment, their trashiness is most likely to be contained within their unit, I would think. You know,
one would hope.
I wouldn't think that they'd have a car on blocks in the parking lot of the apartment.
Right.
I guess you don't know until you get there.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you could find me a place, that'd be great. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll find you a place, but is it going to be what you want? I don't know about that. I know.
Sounds like a trap, maybe?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I can find some places. I'll find you place. I like looking when it's not for me.
Right.
It's terrible when you're looking for you.
Yeah. Yep. Brutal. I hate it.
But you know that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel because you have to find a place.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Instead of like, well, we'll see. No, you got to find a place.
Yes, I'm sleeping in my car.
Right. Sleeping at the station again.
Yeah. And then asking people, can I swim at your pool to, rinse some of the grime off of me? Thanks.
Maybe there's a gym you can join.
There you go. Yep, that'd do it.
Matt, thank God Earth survived.
So far.
Well,
like George Carlin used to say, the Earth will be fine. We're the ones that are going to get shaken off.
Right. Okay, so an asteroid passed by Earth last weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember hearing a bit about this.
840 feet long.
Is this the one that they nudged a year ago or a while back? There was some asteroid that they had kind of poked at, and I thought it was making another pass because they were trying to demonstrate, we can alter the path of an asteroid. Yeah. So did you see it?
I did not. It was 4 million miles away from Earth when it passed.
Oh. That's not that close.
No. But it was passing by on Saturday. And I mean, if we can change the path of it, could something else change the path of it,
Like a ghost? Ooh!
Or an alien.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Yep.
Spooky.
Or what if another asteroid hit that asteroid, and then it was headed straight for us.
Well, that's why
But it didn't happen. We're good.
That's why we have all those fancy scientists with telescopes.
Right.
They say,
right.
oh, there's another asteroid coming right for that one. We're going to have a serious game of billiards going on in the sky. Might send a thing right at us. Duck. Duck.
But we're good. We're good.
Phew. Remember how bad the dinosaurs took it? That was rough. Yeah.
I don't remember because I was not there, but
No, it was a time.
read some books.
Tell you what, it was wild.
It was wild.
Yeah. So have you used Cap or Bet on the kids yet? Have you done this?
Oh, that was so long ago. No.
You have not. Okay.
I haven't.
Fine.
No.
If you're unfamiliar, dear listener, I've been trying to get Kate to drop some youthful slang on her kids to see if they call her out on it. And Kate couldn't even be bothered to do it for the last show.
I said slaps, though.
You did?
I did.
Oh, how'd that go over?
We had a really good dinner Saturday night. I'm like, oh, this slaps. And my children looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, I know it sounds stupid, doesn't it? So don't say it. It's stupid.
Your kids say slaps?
Elliot does.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you got a taste of it. I think that one's not as youthful leaning as Cap or Bet, though.
Right. But I think Cap and Bet are stupid. So.
Stupider than slaps?
Yes.
No Cap?
For sure.
No Cap, they're stupider than
No
slaps?
No
Bet.
Cap.
Bet.
For real.
Bet. Okay, fine. Cash or credit? Where are you at on cash or credit? Do you carry cash at all? I'm just moving on to another topic that I had written down.
Not very often.
I wanted to pick your brain about before I leave. No.
I used to carry cash all the time when I was a bartender.
Yeah,
I don't
that
carry
makes
cash
sense.
very much anymore.
Yeah, the times where I would use cash is basically where I would like to have cash is at restaurants for tipping purposes. But too much to carry around. You know?
Yeah.
And also, it's handy to not have cash. That way I don't feel bad lying to a panhandler. Oh, I don't have any cash. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Credit only, but soon enough, you know they're going to accept contactless. Oh, that's okay. Go ahead and Apple Pay me. Thanks, Apple.
Yeah.
Or whomever. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. I Venmo a lot.
You what?
I Venmo a lot.
Oh, you Venmo a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the situation when you do that? Is it kids-related stuff? Venmo another parent something?
Yeah. If somebody has the babysitter, I can Venmo the babysitter.
Okay.
Or if we're doing something for the school and somebody paid for most of it, I'm like, oh, okay, just tell me what I owe you, and then I'll Venmo that. Yeah.
Okay. That's very futuristic of you, by the way.
Is it?
I think so. I'm impressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do Apple Pay, but I Venmo.
I think that's even fancier of you because you had to actually go out and download an app. It's not built into the phone. So
For sure.
wild. Watch out for Kate.
Watch out.
You're going to buy the Apple VR headset?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
$2,500.
Jeez Louise.
Still not going to get it?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
that I'll have to deduct one Kate's living in the future point.
Are you?
I don't think so.
Okay. What's the other one? An Oculus? Do you have one of those?
I have a Quest 2,
Okay.
which you can get for like $300 to $400, something like that.
Okay.
So cheaper, but I rarely use it. And every time I take it off, I'm like, God, I'm glad that thing's off my face.
I did it once with my nephew, and I thought I was going to puke.
I am not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you got that far. If you're not going to do Mario Kart on a TV,
Right.
watch out.
No, I didn't do it the whole time. It lasted maybe 90 seconds before I was like, nope, can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Well, at least that saves you $400 to $2,500.
True story.
Yeah.
Matt, just for the pun of it.
Just for the fun of it, Kate's going to give us a setup to a joke, and then you and I, dear listener, will successfully, like we always have done, we will conclude our just for the fun of it streak at a 100% solve rate, right, Kate?
Totally.
All right. So here we go, just for the fun of it. Kate's going to give us a setup to a joke, and we're going to do it.
I mean, I feel a lot of pressure with this one because it's our last one.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay. Ready?
Yes, I'm prepared.
Just for the pun of it. What kind of jeans do ghosts wear?
Woo! That was very
You're
sweet
welcome.
of you to choose a ghost-themed one.
I know.
What kind of jeans? Oh, I think a ghost would wear boo jeans. Kate?
Ta-da!
Yay! And the crowd goes
Right?
wild. We never advertise the fact that we do this show in front of a stadium audience.
Right. There's that.
I wonder why we never felt the need to mention that. Yeah.